What is up, Rocket Nation? Hopefully you guys are having the best damn Sunday ever in the history of Sundays that have ever I feel like that came off all wrong, didn't it? Start it over. Go back to the intro. Nope, start it over. That came off all wrong. Didn't feel right. The song was already started. Is this guy a professional or what? Here we go. You guys ready for it? That's the wrong. God damn it. No way. This guy's so bad at this. Wait. Try it again. I got this. No, wait. One more try. We got this. You ready? What is up, Rocket Nation? Hopefully you guys are having the best damn Sunday ever in the history of Sundays that have ever Sundays. Third time's a charm, right? We've done it. We're amazing. Welcome back, everybody, for another amazing day of Baldur's Gate 3. Episode 1 went down yesterday, and it was such an awesome episode. I had such a good time yesterday in stream. I learned so many things about this game. So I was walking into this playthrough, never having done D&D, never having done anything with Baldur's Gate before, never really playing a turn-based sort of fighter. I don't know. What would this isn't an ARPG. Is this a CRPG? Is that what it would be? What is this? What kind of game is this classified as? I've never played any kind of game like this before. I have played lots of party games. Well, I guess I kind of did if you consider like Dragon Age Origins is the same type of game, but I learned so much about like dice rolls, stuff like that yesterday, and it's all thanks to you guys. You guys have been absolutely amazing, showing me the ropes, teaching me the ins and outs of Dungeons and Dragons universe, and also you know, like how the combat, all the little things too, like lots of little things that I didn't even think about. You guys were willing to point out. And of course, you guys helped out a ton when it comes to the dialogue choices. Because if you guys don't know, everybody right now is in control of this story. You guys, Twitch chat, you're the ones that are in control of this entire playthrough. You're now in control of none other than Anita Swallow. Anita Swallow, an amazing young woman, very tough upbringing, coming from the streets of Baldur's Gate, born to Guy Swallow and Betty Swallow. I don't know if that's her parents' name. I'm making this up on the go, okay? But essentially, you guys are going to be making all the dialogue choices, any of the big dialogue choices. I also was able to learn kind of what I need to put up to chat, like what needs to be put up to a poll. But for anybody that doesn't know, somewhere on the screen around the side somewhere, there should be a little chevron there where you can pull out, and essentially pull out, knock it off. Anita Swallow never pulls out. You can pull out a little, it's essentially a dialogue box. It'll let you guys vote. And then you guys are going to be choosing a lot of the dialogue choices, which I think is such a fucking awesome thing. I love to see what you guys are going to come up with through this playthrough. So far, it's been pretty conservative. I don't know. We had a chance to break a skull and pull a brain out of it. You guys chose to gently pry it out, which is kind of a surprise. I'm a little bit disappointed, but we'll see. We'll see what you guys have in store for me. Every good D&D character needs a backstory. Boogie, I feel like that's where I'm going. Okay. It's Anita Swallow, born to Guy and Betty Swallow, the youngest of 3 children, and times were tough. Guy was a little bit of a drinker, maybe a little bit abusive too, and also had what some people like to call a little bit of a drinking problem, and gambling issues. And oftentimes she would find herself without food, without drink, having to go out into the woods, scavenge for herself with nothing else but her trusty bow. And then a tragic accident happens. Her 2 brothers and her mother lost in a tragic wagon accident where a wagon tipped over, crushed them all to death. She was the only one that survived, having to live with that thought in her mind, and then being left alone with nothing but her father. She turned to the streets of Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate is a city, right? That is a story, right? That is part of the story, right? Baldur's Gate is a city. Am I correct in this? It is. Thank God. Kind gentlemen, thank you. And what's up, man? How are you? So that's what I'm going with. She had to turn to the streets of Baldur's Gate, and with little more than a beautiful face and a keen shot with her bow, she had to make do on her own with nobody there and completely alone. And she did it. How'd she do it? Through the master of manipulation. She mastered the art of manipulation and getting what she wants through her beautiful good looks and what's between her legs. She's a whore. Yep. How far into the game are you, Arrow? We are on a beach. We are on a beach after... What was the name of the ship that we were in? Was it a Nautilus? Is that a Nautilus or is this the Nautilus? The Nautilus crashed? A Nautilus crashed? I don't know if that's the kind of ship it is. Some kind of tentacle ship was going through the air. It crash landed on a beach, and we're literally standing on the beach with a level up ready to go. The entire stream yesterday was creating our character and learning about the game. So the Nautilide or something. Okay, so it's the Nautiloid. The Nautiloid. So it's not the type of ship. It is the name of the ship, the Nautiloid. Yeah, the Nautiloid then. That just crash landed on a beach, and we're getting ready to do our first level up and everything. What a fucking awesome game already, I will say. I didn't even think about how much there is in the combat. Just in the opening sequence, we were like running into like these big canisters that were on the ground, and I noticed that we could shoot them. I picked them up and was gonna throw them at a boss and kill a boss, but I forgot, so that happened. But even just thinking about now, I learned that you can dip stuff in fire. So you can literally like right click on fire and then dip my arrow in fire, and then it becomes a fucking fire arrow. How crazy is that? Like, that's so awesome. There's just a lot of cool things about this game, and I can't wait to see what the dialogue actually has going on in it. Wait, Gubin says it is the Nautilus. Okay. Arrow says, oh damn, that is awesome. I'm glad I didn't miss too much. No, you didn't miss much at all. I didn't miss much at all. Basically, all of yesterday was character creation. We normally just create me in a game. I'm very much I want to be the main character in the game. Imagine that. The streamer wants to be the center of attention, right? I always create me in the games, and I feel like I connect better if it's me. But as we got going, I realized that it wasn't kind of looking like me. Plus, there's different races, and then trying to make a different race look like me. We settled on an elf, and then the next thing you know, it turned into a girl. Then it was a girl with a donger for a minute. And then it was just a super beautiful girl with a tattoo of a swallow on her cheek. And then that's how we came up with Anita Swallow is her name. That's literally the TLDR of all of yesterday's stream. And then a lot of learning went on. I saw the donger. You were there. You saw it, right? It was an anteater. That was an uncircumcised penis if I've ever seen one. I've never seen an uncircumcised penis. Actually, yesterday was my first. What a great day. That's great. Love it. Yeah, that's basically the TLDR of all of yesterday's stream. Sorry, bad spelling, says Goobs. No issues. No issues. You are completely fine, man. I'm used to how bad you spell things. It's almost as bad as I read them. You know what's kind of fucked up is like it's two negatives equal a positive. Is it weird that you spell things so bad that when I try to pronounce them, I pronounce them better? Yeah. I'm a horrible reader. I can't wait to read something in this game. Is there a lot of like books and stuff that you can read in this game? Is it like Skyrim? Shit. We may have to skip book reading time. You guys know me. I can't read for nothing. God damn it. There is. Damn it. No. Boogie. Look at 100 bits for her to swallow. I mean, for Anita Swallow. Boogie, thank you for the 100 bits, my friend. I appreciate you. Let's do this. Let's get her fired up. Not Anita fired up. Don't get her fired up. You don't want to get her fired up. There's times too, like, I don't know if this is intentional, but there was times during the playthrough yesterday when she would look at things in a specific way where I was like, bro, she kind of looks like she's being manipulative. Almost like we chose a charlatan. Charlatan is her background. She is an elf rogue, and she's master of manipulation. I can't tell you where all the settings or where all the what is it called now when you master in a skill? I can't tell you where all those things are at now. I completely forgot because I'm old. Because of that. But it was almost like sometimes she was looking at things like a charlatan would look at things, like a very sinister look about her. Proficiencies, yes, thank you. Thank you, kind gentleman. Kind gentleman says, also, I wish I could have seen your reaction to Stalker 2 video I sent on Discord. Dude, that shit was hilarious, man. That shit was so funny. the TikTok that, if you guys haven't seen it, go over to the Discord, ! Discord. Here, allow me. I'll take care of that for it. Wait for it. Are you waiting? Oh, yeah, there it is. Right there in the chat. Do it. Go over there. I want to hear that song. This song is so good, by the way. I absolutely love this song. All right, let's get her going. Full screen it. Is it gonna? Nail it. First try. I've been playing some Stalker 2, says Boogie. How do you feel about it, Boogie? I mean, I think it's a decent game, but I've had better. I've had better. You know what? Why do I have the... Get this out of here. Get that out of here. Why am I, like, getting flashbanged by myself? I really hope that you play against an optional boss and the best with the best soundtrack ever. 50-50, Boogie. That's kind of where I sit with it too, Boogie. Very much a 50-50 feeling. Before we get started, let me clean off the glasses. Go on, nerd. Clean your glasses off. I think I need new glasses too. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like my eyes are getting worse, especially my right eye. Is it bad that if you notice a specific eye is getting worse than the other? Is that like a bad sign? Should I go to my optometrist? Is that what an eye doctor is? Optometrist? Yes? Okay, I should probably go to... Yeah, I noticed my right eye seems to be getting worse than my left eye. First off, I have a floater in my right eye, I think. Like a dark spot. Whenever anything's all white, like an all white background, and I'm zoned in on the screen, I can see a white dot as I look around. It follows my vision as I'm moving. So like there's a dark spot. And also, I've been having an issue where sometimes it looks like I have a crack in my vision. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it, okay? It only lasts for a certain amount of time, and the crack is made of light. That's the only way I know how to explain it. Anybody know what that means? Do we have any doctors? Do we have any optometrists in the house? I Googled it, and either you need new glasses or you have stage 5 testicular cancer. That's not okay. You can't joke about that. Ban him. Warn him. Somebody warn him. Somebody warn that guy. All right, here we go. Let's do this. Let's fucking go! All right. I love it. How long? It doesn't say how long we played. Anita Swallow. It literally has her name right out there. How awesome is that? How awesome is that? It's so awesome. We need to do a level up right away, don't you? I am warning you, says Goobs. Thank you, Goobs. I appreciate you. That's how our mods handle things. Literally, like verbally, but with words on a screen. What? Oh yeah, we did meet Shadowheart here, didn't we? We had a conversation with I forgot all about that. We found Shadowheart passed out. We had a chance to touch her box, and you guys chose to wake her up. Again, who the fuck am I dealing with? Is this Twitch chat or is this the kindergarten people things? Did we loot this guy? No. Okay. Yeah, we got him looted. All right, so we need to level up. How do we level up? Is it right here? Okay, there it is. All right, so this is, like I said, completely new thing to me. And yes, you are correct. Anita Swallows is fucking hot. You're welcome. You're welcome for that. That was all me. Level up. Health increased 8 to 13, so we got a nice little health bump. Actions, cunning, action, hide. Hide from enemies by succeeding stealth checks. Did stick to the dark to avoid enemy sight lines. Attacking or casting a spell will reveal your location. Cunning, action, dash. Cover more. We already had dash, didn't we? Didn't we already have this? We already had this. Cover more distance this turn. Double your movement speed. And then, so this is an, oh, that is, okay, so these are bonus actions. So, oh, wait, this is better than our other dash then. Because our other dash was an action, wasn't it? And actions are our resource. Actions are our resource that we're spending. All right. And then, so that's dope. So now we can travel twice as far on a bonus action and still be able to shoot somebody with a bow. All right, no, it's awesome. That's awesome. Cunning action, disengage. Retreat safely. Moving won't provoke opportunity attacks. So opportunity attack. Let me T here. And automatic attack against an enemy moving out of reach. So this is yesterday. We had this happen twice where I tried to move away from somebody that I was engaged with, and then they hit me. So yeah, now we can disengage. That is also, the disengage is a bonus action. So I can disengage, walk further away, shoot him in the fucking head, and then, yeah. Okay, that's dope. And that's it. That's the whole thing, the leveling up. Leveling up's easy in this game. Really easy. Except, boom. La Bomba! Did, I was gonna say, literally that's what I was gonna ask, is does she level up too? So she went from 10 to 17 health. Yes, that's better. Yeah, absolutely. Because now it's a bonus action. That's way better. She gets class feature, spell slot unlocked. You gain one level 1 spell slot, which are restored on a long rest. I still don't know anything about resting, so you guys are going to have to teach me about that today as well. Channel divinity charges 1. You gain the ability to channel divine energy, starting with 2 effects. 2 effects. Sepher, you beautiful bastard. Thank you for the 20 months. 20 months? Has it been that long already? Sepher, what is up, man? Thank you so much. I appreciate you. What up, Sepher? Happy Sunday, my friend. You gain the ability to channel divine energy, starting with 2 effects. Turn undead, and an effect determined by your domain, replenished by short or long rest. So there's 2 different kinds of rest. Short rest, long rest. A short rest, is that just the time in between combat? Is that what it is, guys? Rockitsauce, you literally go to campsite, you literally go to a campsite. Okay, for a short rest, you do that? Or is that the long rest? Because that seems like that would be a long rest, logically thinking. Or is a short rest just the time in between fights? If you short rest, you heal. Okay, so long rest is to go to the camp. Short rest is just that, is that... What is a short rest, guys? I've seen a lot of long rest, yeah. You have to select short or long rest. Yeah, but what is a short rest? Tell me if I'm right or wrong here. I know there's always a delay and it's hard for us to like conversate back and forth, right? But you have to use a short rest. It's in your menus. Okay, all right. So it's not just the time in between fights. I was taking it as when you were in a fight, something that required a short rest, you just had to wait until you were out of combat and then it would come back. All right, that makes sense. All right, you guys are gonna have to teach me all about that. We're gonna have to do that at some point. Short rest is 4 hours long. Rest is 8. A long rest is 8. Okay, so time actually passes to. Well, I mean, I would anticipate so. All right, so she now has turn undead. Pray to turn. What is turn? It's highlighted. Condition: the affected entity must move away from the creature that turned it. It can't take actions, bonus actions, or reactions other than dash, or try to escape an effect that prevents movement. Ends upon taking damage. So they basically are useless for 3 turns, and then that seems super good. So basically, you can take somebody out of combat for 3 turns. They can't do nothing. Well, that's enough to kill fucking some shit, and then go back and then kill that thing after. Oh, that's actually really good. Turn undead. Pray to turn all undead that you can see. So it turns this is only for undead then. Turns only undead. All right, so that's more of a narrow, a much more narrow scope there. Wisdom save. The target rolls against the attacker's difficulty class. What was difficulty class again? Again, I'm sorry for those that know all this stuff and you're like, dude, I hate to watch this noob learn this. The number that must be matched or exceeded to succeed rolling a 1 always fails, 20 always succeeds. Yeah, critical failure, critical strike. But what is the DC? Like, I know it's a number, but where do you get the DC from? Chat, where does that come from? Kind Gentleman says, long rest heals every companion, replenishes spell slots. Yeah, I did read that. And cleans you up. Also, every now and then has a cutscene. Oh, really? Oh, that scene. Okay. I'm ears perked up. I'm like a dog. It also replenishes a short rest. Okay, so you have short rests are determined. Well, what do you probably have? 2 short rests per long rest is my guess. Time-wise, 4 hours, 8 hours. The number you need to beat on a dice roll. But where does that DC number come from? So does that... Okay, so... Wait. So if I understand this right... I'm so sorry, guys. So the DC comes from whoever's trying to save against the wisdom. So their wisdom determines the DC, right? Because this is a wisdom save. So the DC is from the person that's getting attacked, their wisdom. The game sets the DC for the action. So, okay, all right. So if you jump 10 feet, the DC would be 10. If you jump 40 feet, the DC would be 16. Okay, I got lost on that one. That one fucked my brain hole. There's a DC for jumping? Too much. We're done here. We're done here. Actions: invoke duplicity. Distract your enemies with an illusion. Within 10 feet of the illusion, attack rolls have advantage for you and your allies, which is awesome. And that's 10 turns. So you can distract anybody then for 10 turns. That seems really good too. Or does the illusion only last for 10 turns? Both the attacker and the creature must be within 10 feet of the illusion. Illusionary double. That's kind of cool. Dude, that's pretty badass. Prepare spells. Oh, you can only cast from a limited selection of spells at a time. Select which spells you have prepared from a total list of spells you know. Spells must be prepared outside of combat. All right, so these are not spell slots. These are just the spells that we're preparing. All right. There is also strength and what is DEC? DCs. Oh, Dex is probably what you're trying to say, right? Dex DCs and everything else. Okay, yeah, so I am right there. That's correct. Their wisdom stat is used for the saving throw. Okay, that's awesome. The harder the action, the higher the DC. Okay, that makes sense as well then. She's a cleric, so she's your healer. Okay, so we definitely want to heal on us, which she has that one, right? Are there any more heals? So, Shield of Faith. Protect a creature from attacks. Increase your armor class by 2. That's your AC. That's your AC. I remember that. Which is good, right? That's pretty damn good to increase it by 2. That makes her harder to hit because her AC is higher. Got you. I'm learning. I'm learning. Protection from good and evil. Protect an ally against an attack. And powers of aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead. And the undead. The target can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them. And wait, wow, that is an actual thing. You can be possessed. And when these creatures attack it, they have disadvantage. Oh. Which lowers their AC, right? I'm learning. I'm learning. I got this. All right. Sanctuary. You and your ally cannot be targeted until you attack or harm a creature. You can still take damage from area spells, though. Okay. So nothing. If, let's say I was to cast this on me and then I bolt off on the side, no one would touch me for 10 fucking turns. So let's say my health went down to 1. And then she was the next one, and she had her next turn. She could cast this and essentially save me from the combat. That seems pretty good, too. If you have somebody low and we know that she can do it. What up, Groot? How are you? Happy Sunday, buddy. What up, though? They have disadvantage. They roll 2d 20 dice and take the lower of the 2 rolls. Yeah, like I said. So if they disadvantage, they're harder. You're harder to hit, right? Yeah, but the AoE spells. Yeah. All right. Day 4 of 7 at work, says Groot. God, can a man get a day off, right? For real. Command a creature to flee, move closer, freeze, drop to the ground, or drop its weapon. drop its weapon. Drop it right now. That's pretty dope. Bless up to 3 creatures. Is a creature even humans? It's basically anything that's alive, I'm guessing, right? And then undead would be like ghosts and shit like that. I'll probably use PTO on Wednesday, says Groot, so that I can stay a few days with my girlfriend. Groot got a girlfriend? What the fuck has been going on over the past few days? The hell? Ghouls and stuff? Yeah, okay. All right. So anything living is a creature. Anything dead is something else. Okay, bless up to 3 creatures. You gain a 1d4 bonus to attack rolls and saving throws. So that's added on. You roll a 4-sided dice. That number's added on. That's not a separate roll that happens after. I'm learning. I'm getting cure wounds. We already have that. No, this is different. There's healing wounds. All right, that's 4 to 11 healing. That's 4 to 7 healing. Heal a creature that you can touch. Oh, this one you don't have to touch, right? That's one that you can see. All right, so both of these have a spot. I have a place. Well, here, can we take these off? How do we? Oh, just click it. Super easy. Let's make this mentally easy for me. The one that we can see, then the one that we can touch. Guiding bolt, 4 to 24 damage. That's insane. That is nuts. 24 damage compared to the other damages I've seen so far. Your next attack roll against the target has advantage too. Ooh. 4d6 radiant. I'll touch you, says Boogie. Don't make any promises you can't keep. Okay. Let's see here. Inflict wound. Petrify a creature with necrotic energy filling your hands. So that's a melee ability, all right. This one's from range. Create or destroy water. Call forth rain or destroy a water-based surface. Like ice would be water-based, right? So if someone's standing on ice, you could break the ice and they could fall through. Is that a thing? Is that a fucking thing? Dude, that's kind of dope. If that's a thing. Well, I see right away. I feel like this one could be good. And it's a bonus action, too. That's also a bonus action. Oh, I didn't realize that. It's a bonus action, not an action. This one's a full-on action. Groot, thank you so much for spending the 1,000 rockets to change this background color to gold. I appreciate you, buddy. I feel like goldenrod is better, but we'll go with gold. It's gold! Echo. Change backlights to gold.
Okay.
There's gold. Gold! It's gold! Well done! I like your gold. Fire is also a problem. Oh, so you could use it to put out fire, too. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So this is actually could be pretty useful. I mean, kind of situational, too, though, right? Protection from good and evil. The sanctuary one. I feel like this one could be useful. Because if somebody is low on health and she has a turn to save them, rather than using up a heal and being able to use that heal on somebody that's up close, maybe being able to just have that person back off and then not die. So I feel like that one. I like that one. Bane, up to 3 creatures receive a 1d... I missed this one. Up to 3 creatures receive a 1d4 penalty to attack rolls and saving throws. For 10 turns, too. I feel like that's really good. I'm down for that. This one seems cool. I like the thing that caught me here was the drop its weapon. Can you make them drop their weapon and then pick their weapon up and take it from them and use it against them? Is that a thing? Real Boogeyman says, Rockitsauce, destroy water is more like if it's flooding you, you can destroy the water around you so that you don't drown. Okay. So like breaking the path of water then. Yeah, that is a thing? Oh, that is fucking dope, dude. I kind of want to take that one now, but it's... Some of these other ones are probably better, right? Bless a creature. They gain a 1d4 bonus to attack roll. So like this one her blessing me is probably better, right? And saving throws, too. Here, this is... Saving throw determines whether a target resists a spell or condition. Okay. The next attack roll against the... So this is for 2 turns, too. So she gets... Maybe we do this as an offensive spell, right? It's D&D. You can do whatever you want, says Boogie. I'm starting to learn that. I'm starting to learn that. But it takes an action point to equip the... Oh, yeah, I forgot about that, of course, from yesterday. We learned that when I was exchanging gear with the green girl. Lydell? What was her name? Her. Oh, yeah, where the fuck is she at? I forgot about her. She's got to be somewhere on the beach here, right?